Just 100 years ago, most of the food we ate was unprocessed and locally grown. But over the years, we've industrialized, pasteurized, sanitized, and processed our food supply, stripping our food of its best natural benefits. This change has had a dramatic effect on our bodies, especially our gastrointestinal tract, which is home to both good and bad bacteria that are constantly at work. In fact, approximately 10% of a person's body weight is bacteria. The good bacteria, probiotics, play an essential role in our digestive, metabolic, and immune functions. They produce enzymes that break down food, regulate vitamin and nutrient uptake, and convert sugars into essential nutrients. Good bacteria are also the first line of defense for our immune system, blocking toxins, breaking down allergy-causing proteins, and crowding out harmful bacteria and yeast. In fact, 70 to 80% of our immune system resides in our gut. When you have enough of the good bacteria working hard, your digestive, metabolic, and immune functions chug along, and you feel your body is working to keep you healthy, digesting food, fighting infection, and keeping you with a bounce in your step. If you don't supply your body with enough good bacteria, the bad bacteria will take over, and you may suffer from a broad range of issues like diarrhea, constipation, gas, inflammation, food allergies, fatigue, and irritability. It's no wonder we're taking more pills, being sold more vitamins, and running for antacids after every rich meal. We've processed the good guys right out of our food. It's time we take care of ourselves and get healthier, not by treating our symptoms, but by adding back our friendly good bacteria, probiotics.
Hello, this is Dr. Mercola, and you may not be aware of this, but the bacteria in your body outnumber the cells in your body by 10 to 1. Yes, there's 100 trillion bacteria and only 10 trillion of your cells. Now, that may sound like an enormous difference, and it is, but because the bacteria are so much smaller than your cells, they don't take up as much volume or space, and they only really comprise a few pounds, mostly in your intestinal system. Now, you may not also be aware of this, and many physicians aren't, that your digestive system is responsible for about 80% of the functioning of your immune system. And it's not only your immune system. Your mind and your mood are largely controlled by the functioning of your healthy gut, because the majority of the serotonin produced in your body is produced in your gut, not your brain. So that's why there's some credence to the term gut feeling, because your gut truly is a second brain.
Have you taken an antibiotic in the past year? 9 people out of 10 probably have taken an antibiotic. Maybe you've taken one 5 years ago. But did you know that just by taking an antibiotic, you destroy all that good and bad bacteria? Now, that good bacteria dictates how well your immune system functions, how clear and how glowing your skin looks, sometimes how well your brain function is working, right? When you're in an embryo as a baby and you're growing in that very fetal stage, your brain and your stomach are the first two things to develop together. You have more nerves in your gut than you actually do on your spinal column, which is pretty interesting. You have 3 pounds of bacteria in your gut, and all those cells are more than the human cells that you actually have in your body. So it makes sense that you and I should probably take better care of our guts, right? So what are the 7 things that you need to be aware of that probably means that you should take a probiotic? Number 1, like I mentioned before, having antibiotics in the past year, 5 years, and not reculturing, not re-terraforming your gut. Birth control does the same thing. So does anti-inflammatory agents that you take over the counter, pain medication, right? Destroys the gut as well. Food poisoning, if you've had that, what that does is that's actually a shift in the equilibrium. You actually have more bad bacteria than you have good. That's why you have food poisoning. So there's a good chance that you want to repopulate your good bacteria. If you've had digestive disturbances, there's a chance that you probably want to look into taking a probiotic as well. Any skin conditions that leave your skin looking less than you want it to. If you look in the mirror and you're not 100% absolutely ecstatic with what's looking back at you, there's a good chance that once you start to fix that inside, the outside is going to reflect more harmony. If you're the type of person that wakes up in the morning, you're just depressed for no reason, maybe something that's impacting your mood, there's a good chance that a probiotic can help bounce that serotonin level. 95% of the serotonin is actually made in your gut. And serotonin is that happy molecule in the brain. So once you start fixing the gut, you're going to notice your mood will start to enhance. You'll start to see the world in HD. Everything will start to come to life, and you'll start to greet people with that optimistic person that's hiding on the inside right now. If you're the type of person that gets sick 2-3 times a year and you're wondering why, there's a good chance that that overpopulated bag bacteria is holding you back. And you probably should consider taking a really high quality probiotic. If you're dealing with any type of yeast infection or yeast overgrowth on the inside, rebalancing that good gut bacteria will definitely help you. So those are 7 signs that you probably need to consider taking a probiotic.